Hi guys, Jessica here. I'm going to talk about some books that I was sent to review. They're all ebooks that I'm going to be reading on my computer, but my boyfriend's going to give me his Kindle Fire, I believe, we'll see. And then I can read on there. But I was sent them and I enjoy, they're all very interesting. And I believe I'm being sent, let me look here. I believe I'm being sent like 7 more. Yeah. So I'm sitting and taking some time to read some of these ebooks that they sent me tonight. So the book that I'm reading right now is called Hooked: When Addiction Hits Home. And it's by Anic Press Limited. And it talks about powerful true stories about living with an addict. And they're all different stories about just teens. Most of them are teens. It says this collection of 10 true stories is based on interviews with people whose parent, grandparent, or sibling is addicted to any one of alcohol, drugs, food, pills, work, or gambling. So I'm almost halfway through with it. It reads really fast, and I just started reading it half hour ago. And it's really interesting. So if you're interested in reading things about addiction and true stories, or if you really like Ellen Hopkins books and want to read something, they do classify this in the teens and young adult section because most of them, these all talk about teens who are living with a family member with addiction. So this will be sold in the nonfiction section of the young adults. So if you're interested in something like that, definitely check out Hooked: When Addiction Hits Home. So the other ones that I have to review are Piece of My Heart. And this is by F+W/Adams Media, or Merit Press. And this tells the story of a girl who gets a chance of a lifetime to be a real singer, and she goes after it. And she's from East Harlem, I believe. And she is Latino. And she's kind of infatuated with this famous rapper. And he claims to be interested in her talent. But it says, will the realities of the gritty New York music scene put out the stars in Marisol's eyes forever? So it sounds really interesting. And this will be published June 18th, 2013. So I'm going to try to read that soon so I can give you a good review on it if you're interested in buying it. Another book that I got is Barrett Fuller's Secret, and it's a novel. It'll be published this September by Dundurn Books, and it says Barrett Fuller is a world-famous and very wealthy children's author who writes under a pseudonym because he's a womanizing, drug-using, self-absorbed man. His life changes when he receives an extortion letter challenging him to live up to the morals he currently exposes in his books. He is presented with a series of tasks to complete or face having his identity revealed to the public. Sounds super, super interesting to me. So, this author, it says, he writes films, and he also writes, he is a Canadian author, and this sounds really interesting. The next one is The Secret Life of E.L. James by Riverdale Avenue Books. This was published in the end of last year, and this kind of gives the background behind the 50 Shades of Grey series and where different parts of it, if you've read it, the Red Room of Pain and such, comes into play, and how she came up with the story and such. So this sounds really interesting. One of my good friends got me into reading those books, and I don't usually like reading books of that nature, but there is also some backstory in those books, so it's a little bit more than what you're expecting. So I will be reviewing that as well. I also was given Double Cross, which is the Allie Carter's book. I don't think I'm going to be reading this because they didn't send me the entire book. So I don't know what I'm really supposed to do with that. And then I also was sent, I think I'm missing one. The Eternity Cure, a Blood of Even novel by Julie Kagawa, and this comes out May 1st. And this talks about a psychotic vampire. It says, cast out of Eden and separated from the boy she dared to love, Allie will follow the call of blood to save her creator Kanan from the psychotic vampire Saren. But when the trail leads to Allie's birthplace in New Covington, what Allie finds there will change the world forever and possibly end human and vampire existence. There's a new plague on the rise, a strain of the red lung virus that wiped out most of humanity generations ago, deadly to humans and vampires alike. The only hope for a cure lies in the secrets Kanan carries, if Allie can get to him in time. She thought that immortality was forever, but now with eternity itself hanging in the balance, the lines between human and monster world blur even further, and she must choose between the mortal world and her immortality. Sounds phenomenal. So, Julie Kagawa's newest book, coming out this May, so I will be reading that as well. And I feel like I missed one. No, that's it. So that's 6 books. I will be reading 5 of them. I'm almost done with one of them. So thank you very much to all of the publishers. Sorry, I couldn't come up with it. Thank you very much to all the publishers who gave me those books. If you're interested in any of those, I will be reviewing them on this channel. I won't necessarily be able to show you the book, but I will talk about it, and I like to do some quick 2 minutes or 3 minute book reviews for you, just to expose you to new things. So definitely stay tuned for more videos, and I hope you guys enjoyed this. Bye.